All right. I think that's it for me. Now I gotta finish this up, turn this in, and be done for the semester. So hope you have a wonderful winter break, everyone, and we will see you later.
Ha! And psych, you thought this was over, but it's not because this is the end credit scene to like a Marvel movie where you watch the whole thing and then you get to the end and then the credits roll and then another part comes as tease on the next thing. Well, it's just kind of like this, except I forgot to mention one thing in the actual video, and I was like, oh, I was editing, I was like, oh, I kind of forgot to mention this. So, second of all, vocabulary. Vocabulary is very important. Let me mute the big Bucks fan watching the game or watching the pregame, but that doesn't matter. So you're like, geez, come on, this guy doesn't shut up. I might as well just give him the 50 out of 50 and be done with it. But no, because I didn't cover everything, so don't do that. I mean, you could later, but yeah. So I want to talk about a little bit of vocabulary. So when I or talking about vocabulary, I'll sit. No, I prefer staying. Um, I was reading over and I was like, oh, and vocabulary. So I was thinking, oh, I just did something about inquiry about vocabulary. And I talked about like how vocabulary develops. And it's another thing to learn your specific vocabulary for your unit. That's one thing. Another type of vocabulary is just the everyday stuff. Make sure your students are they might not remember if especially you're in science is a lot of stuff, so you might not remember all that stuff, or it's not everyday language. So to me it's a big part of the science units, but it might not be something that they need to remember for their whole life unless they're going into science. So studies, there's more to me more relevant stuff, real world stuff that you might hear about. So I think it's important for them to learn that vocabulary, not just for the unit content, but how they can apply certain words or events or stuff for real life or that type of stuff. Also learn, try to, as a teacher, try to get, uh, know or learn what the student's background is, kind of find where their vocabulary level is. See if, oh, some of these kids, they're good, but they could be challenged. So find more like literacy, like different harder levels of reading or something. So they understand those words already. So find another level. Second of all, if a kid doesn't have a good vocabulary, find readings that challenge them, but are on a lower level of vocabulary. So it's easier for them to, because if they don't get it or don't know what it's saying, they're not going to learn the content. That was me in high school. I have a bad vocabulary. And half the time I read something, I'm like, I don't even know what this is saying. It's the hieroglyphics. Like, who? And then I just don't care. So you got to find that happy medium where it's challenging enough so they learn new words, but don't make it too hard where they just don't even know what they're talking about or reading, and then they won't say anything because they don't know what they're talking about. So that's me. I made this quick. Anything else I should add? No. So yeah, end credit scene is about to end. Now I know, I'm sorry, this video is like almost gonna be like 15 minutes long now. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, have a nice night, I guess. See ya later tomorrow.